Okay, so I used to be the kind of person who hit snooze 7 times and then ran out the door like a complete maniac. Mornings were chaotic. But then I started doing these 5 simple things, and honestly, everything changed. Let me show you what they are. Habit number 1. Before you even think about coffee, drink a full glass of water. Here's why this matters. Your body just went 7 or 8 hours without any hydration.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Most people think you actually need 14 different tracks, custom animations, and messing with keyframe adjustments if you want to make a professional explainer video. That's basically about 3 days of your life that you are never ever getting back. But what if I told you that you can actually create a fully finished professional looking explainer video using AI in minutes? And I'm talking no editing skills, no expensive software, and definitely no outsourcing this to some freelancer who's going to charge you $500 and take 2 weeks to send it over. Now here's the thing, I'm not just going to sit here and tell you it's possible. I will show you how to do it quickly using an AI tool even if you haven't done anything like this before. This isn't an in-depth tutorial. I just want to show you what's possible. I will try to create a video clip like the one you just saw in 3 simple steps. Oh, and the tool I'm using? It costs less than a single meal at a restaurant. So you'll want to stick around because if you're a content creator, a YouTuber, or really just anyone who needs to explain things visually, this is going to completely change your entire workflow. Let's back up for a second though and talk about why this even matters. If you're a content creator, you already know that video content isn't exactly optional anymore. Audiences expect it, platforms reward it, and honestly, the creators who are growing the fastest right now are the ones who can explain complex ideas in simple, visual ways. Think about whiteboard style explainer videos. They've been crushing it for years. Big brands like TED, huge marketing agencies, SaaS companies, they all use them because they work. It's a fact that people retain information way better when they're watching something being drawn out right in front of them, compared to just hearing someone talk over a boring slideshow. But here's the real problem. Traditionally, making these kinds of videos has been either really expensive or really complicated. That is the exact gap I want to fill for you today, because there's now an option that honestly didn't even exist in this form a year ago. The tool is called InstaDoodle. It's basically an AI-powered whiteboard animation app that runs entirely in your browser. There's nothing to download and no installations. You literally just log in, type in what you want, and it builds the doodle animation for you. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, yeah, sure, another AI tool that promises the world and delivers garbage. Look, I get it. I was skeptical too. So instead of just talking about it, let me just show you what it actually does. So here's the setup. It's got this drag and drop editor that is super intuitive. We're talking about a library with over 1,000 doodle characters, props, and backgrounds, and they're all actually categorized, so you can find what you need without losing your mind. Plus, you've got different hand styles, male, female, different gestures, which is what gives it that authentic whiteboard feel. Now, I need to be totally upfront with you here. Honestly, nobody else making videos about this tool is breaking this part down clearly, so listen up. The base version, the $37 one, is what gives you that drag and drop editor, the full library of 1,000 plus characters, the hand styles, and support for your voiceovers and music. It even handles all the rendering in the cloud. That's a solid deal, and it's definitely enough to make great videos, but it only comes with 150 AI credits for the Doodle AI engine. That's the specific feature where you type in a prompt, like, a person holding a laptop looking confused, and it generates a custom character for you. Each time you generate something, it uses credits, so while 150 sounds like a lot, if you're constantly regenerating things to get them just right, those credits can go faster than you'd think. Also, and this is a big one, features like the AI wizard, which basically auto-generates your scripts and storyboards for you, yeah, that's an upgrade. It's not included in the base version. Same goes for some of the more advanced AI features you might see them talking about on the sales page. Those are usually part of the Pro upgrade or other add-on packages. Now, does that mean the base version isn't worth your time? Not at all. And here's why. That library of over 1,000 elements is massive. You can build completely full professional whiteboard videos without ever even touching the AI generator. Think of the AI credits as a bonus for those rare times you need something super specific that isn't already in the library. Honestly, for about 90% of the explainer videos you're ever going to make, the library has you covered. Plus, you can still add your own voiceovers and background music, and since the whole thing renders in the cloud, it doesn't matter if you're working on a 5-year-old laptop. It's still going to pump out a finished video for you. Now, I've got to give you a quick, honest heads up about the AI side of things. That AI image generation, it isn't always perfect. Sometimes you're going to get some weird looking outputs and you'll have to hit regenerate, which, you guessed it, eats into those 150 credits I mentioned. But here is the workaround. You can actually import your own images too. So here is the workflow I recommend. Use that built-in library as your primary source for characters and props, save your AI credits for the truly custom stuff you just can't find anywhere else, and then just import your own images when you need to. If you do it that way, you're going to stretch those credits way further and basically solve that limitation entirely. Alright, now for the fun part. Let's actually build an explainer video from scratch. I'm going to make one about 5 morning habits that changed my life, mostly because it's a topic literally everyone can relate to, and it's the exact kind of content that kills it as a short or a reel. Step 1 is the script. Now look, if you have the Pro upgrade, you could just use InstaDoodle's AI wizard to auto-generate the whole script for you. But since most of you are probably going to start with the base version, which honestly is what I recommend doing anyway, here's what you do instead. Just write your script in a free tool like ChatGPT or Google Gemini first. For this one, I'm just going to quickly outline those 5 habits. Drinking water first thing, 10 minutes of journaling, taking a short walk, no phone for the first hour, and making your bed. It's simple, it's relatable, and it's very visual. Doing that only took me about 10 minutes. From there, I'm just going to work from that script as I build out my scenes. And honestly, writing your own script usually gives you a better end product anyway because it actually sounds like you, not some robot. Now step 2, building the actual scenes. I'm heading into the editor now, but before I start, I want to be totally transparent with you. I actually have the Color Splash and AI Wizard upgrades active on my account. Now, I'm not going to use the AI Wizard for this video because I want to show you exactly what's possible without it. But I am going to use the Color Splash add-on, mostly because it really does make the doodles look so much better. Also, just so you know, a few of the elements I'm using were generated using that built-in AI feature inside InstaDoodle. Let's dive in. Now I'm going to create my very first scene, the intro. I'll just search the library for a person lying in bed with messy hair. Okay, I'll drag this one in, resize it a bit, and position it right here. Now I'm adding a text element that says, 5 morning habits that changed my life. And done. Scene 1 took me maybe 45 seconds. Moving on to scene 2, drinking water. I'll search for water and glass. There we go. That's a perfect little doodle of someone holding a glass. Drag it in, add the text overlay, and we're set. For scene 3, I'm putting a smartphone right in the center of the screen with some notification bubbles popping up all around it. Then for scene 4 and scene 5, it's the exact same process. Search, drag, customize, and you're done. You're literally just stacking scenes like building blocks. Honestly, if you can make a PowerPoint, you can do this. Now, step 3, voiceover and music. I'm going to add the voiceover now. You can actually record your audio directly inside InstaDoodle, or you can just upload your own file. For this demo, I'm going to upload one of the pre-created AI voices just to keep things moving quickly. I'll also drop in a background music track from their library, something upbeat and motivational, which fits that morning vibe perfectly. Finally, step 4, the export. I'm hitting that export button now. Since this renders in the cloud, I can just sit back and relax. It's processing right now. And there it is, a fully finished doodle video about 5 morning habits. It's clean, it's engaging, and it's totally shareable. We went from absolutely nothing to a finished product in, 10 to 15 minutes? That right there is a video I could use for a YouTube channel, an Instagram reel, a course module, or even a client deliverable, and it took less time than it takes to get through the drive-thru at Starbucks. Now, let me be totally straight with you. InstaDoodle isn't perfect, and there are definitely some things you need to know before you pull the trigger and buy it. First off, if you're coming in here expecting Pixar-level animation, this just isn't that. It's a whiteboard animation tool. It's meant to look hand-drawn and sketchy. That is the whole style, so keep that in mind. Second, and we talked about this, the base version only comes with 150 AI credits. Remember, those are specifically for the Doodle AI image generation. Once those are gone, you're either going to have to buy more or just rely entirely on that built-in library and your own imported images. So, with all that said, who is this actually for? If you're a content creator who wants to add those explainer-style videos to your content mix, but you don't want to spend months learning animation software or thousands hiring someone, then the base version is genuinely built for you. If you're a YouTuber and you've been looking for a way to repurpose your long-form content into shorts and reels quickly, this is a total no-brainer, even without that AI wizard feature. And if you're a freelancer looking for a new service to offer clients at high margins, this is your secret weapon. In that specific case, the Pro upgrade might actually make sense for you, just because you'll probably be cranking out videos at a much higher volume. If you want to give InstaDoodle a shot, I've got a link for you in the description. The current deal right now is a one-time payment of $37 for lifetime access. Plus, they have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's genuinely no risk here. Try it out, make a video, and if you don't like it, just get a refund. Simple as that. If this was helpful, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Until next time, go create something.